Well, hi folks. This is a Wednesday message, really, not the usual weekly one on a Thursday. It is just to touch in base because as I think one or two of you contacted me already. Yesterday, with lots of messages coming from the government about lockdown, about the changes that are coming. And quietly in all of that came a message about churches. Opening up further. Now, I'd say as of this moment, we don't have any information, and I just do need to let you know that that we still have to continue until after the 4th of July. I do believe 4th of July. I'm just checking the dates here. He's just looking at his calendar in the corner. I can't check it anyway. Yeah, here we go. We're not going to be the first Sunday, which follows, is the 12th. Oh no, it's the 5th. It's the 5th of July is possibly the first Sunday that we can have be able to worship together. That will be after various instructions and stipulations will need to be brought to us from the diocese and from the bishops. So we've got a lot to go through, just like the same we did for opening up churches for an hour. Now, by the way, on that note, on Sunday afternoons, we've extended it to a 2-hour slot now. So this Sunday and onwards, you can come in between 1 and 3. So if you want to come in quietly into church for private prayer, that continues. And all the stipulations around that do still stand. As I say, from the maybe from Sunday the 5th, if we are able to, and we feel it's appropriate, and it's not it is for each community to set up, and there will be things we'll need to do and check. I suspect we'll be fairly okay. We don't have a complicated building. For those of you who wonder what really it's have to be looked at, it's the whole question of hygiene and the suitability of buildings to be able to be used for with distancing and so forth. We don't know yet about what we have to do, whether like in public pubs are being given instructions about registering who's there and so forth. We don't know what's coming. We'll find that out over the next 2 weeks. What's going on, but there will be things that we'll need to follow for public gathering, as it were. But it is about the space and the use of the space and the safety of entering the building and the lack of opportunity for infection to spread, which is uppermost in the churches and the dioceses and the bishops' minds. We do not want to be a place where COVID-19 may re-establish itself. We don't want it to establish itself anywhere, but if we can play our part in ensuring that can be avoided. So these are the questions which will be going around. The church is pretty much, I suppose, I anticipate, already set up ready for this next stage. And I will upgrade you on that one, but it's already spaced out for distancing and so forth, and we have hygiene facilities and so forth. So those of you that popped in on Sunday, on the last Sundays, will have seen that and we understand it. So we'll work on this one. So please don't rush back to church this week. We will see. I'll let you know by email. Let you know how it's going. Okay. I'll leave the theology bit. I've just spoken about that in during the homily just a moment ago about the future, but that we'll have to see. Just to let you know, it will be different, and I do need that this doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. Okay, it won't be wrong. It won't be the way. It will be different, and I think I'm not going to can't commentate too much, but certainly what we can see is going to happen in society over the next few months, 6 months or so. It is going to be different. We're going to be living in a very different world. Certainly, I'm aware of that through education and things. Things are different. You want to go see the doctor? You can't just walk in up to the counter anymore. This is the way that things are going to affect us and the rest of our lives for some considerable time, if not some time indeed. So it will be very different. But we will, But the thing is that we haven't changed. Oops, bumping into what I've just said a minute ago. A few minutes ago at mass. So it will be odd. So please bear with me, and also pray for myself, the bishops, who've got great responsibility. No bishops are expected to have such life and death decisions upon them. It's a great weight, and keep them in your prayers. Okay, that's it for now. This is just a tag on to what you've received earlier. I hope it brings you up to date where we are. I can send out a formal email with all this written on, which means not yet. That was just 2 words, not yet, on the email, but better to tell you now in this way. So, okay, folks, as Father Richard saying, ciao. I'll catch you later, and as things happen. Okay, bye. God bless.